And that's key. That's going to be key. And Attaway is into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Good blocking by the offensive line. All of you guys get a helmet sticker. Brady Attaway, you were fantastic on that drive. You get a helmet sticker. Ford, you were great on that drive. You get a helmet sticker. Helmet stickers for everybody. 14 plays, 71 yards, in 5.5 minutes taken off the... I hate my life. And... oh, Barlow with the interception. His second in the last 2 games. Another big play for Cedric Barlow. He had the game-winning interception last week against Tulsa, and he follows that up with a beautiful interception here at the end of the first half. Let's see if we can get another score before we go into the half here. Welcome back, Lumberjacks. Back at it again. We have Ole Miss today, and this is the first time we have played a game with a top 25 ranking. Ole Miss has lost to UL Lafayette. UL Lafayette has been hot this season. They've also lost to Eastern Michigan, and then they lost to Bama. That makes sense. But like I've said, if you want to skip the scouting that I do for the upcoming opponent and you want to skip the recruiting, please hit the timestamp below in the description, and that'll take you straight to the game. And we have 12 scholarships remaining as of right now. So the goal is to at least get 7 more commitments, and then I'm gonna call it. I will remove everyone off the board, try and have space for any potential transfers that'll be coming in. We have Lee Cobb visiting. He's a 5'11", 225-pound blocking fullback. He's the number 25 fullback in the country. He's from Lafayette, Louisiana. From a scouting perspective, he actually has good speed for a fullback. He doesn't catch well, but he does block very well. We could still move him to tight end if we need to. Having a good lead fullback is always good, and he can also play tight end. You know, he can sub in and play some tight end as well. And then we have Ryan Reed visiting. He has 79 speed, 92 excel, 74 strength, okay block shedding skills. He probably needs a red shirt, sit down for a little bit. But, I mean, I could see him playing linebacker in my system too. So we'll see how he looks, how he translates to defensive end in our system. Based on the speed, I would move him to defensive end. And with that excel, the dude would become a good pass rusher eventually. He's 6'2", he's a JUCO, so he's 6'2", 204. He's from Marianna, Arkansas. He's the number 219 outside linebacker in the country. And then we have Caleb Johnson, a guard, visiting this week. 68 speed, 80 excel, 66 strength. He needs to up that strength. Already I can tell he needs to sit down, but he does have good blocking statistics to start off with. And he's a JUCO. He's 6 foot, 299 pounds. He's from Westlake, Texas. He's the number 157 guard in the country. We have Matt Jenkins coming in to visit. 89 speed, 77 excel, +9 overall. So he's somewhat of a gem. He cannot catch, so it kind of defeats the purpose of being a wide receiver. But, you know, it'd be nice to bring him in, have a body there. He's 6 foot, 192. He's from Bastrop, Louisiana. He's the number 260 wide receiver in the country. We have Matt Golden coming in, 85 speed, 84 excel. Kind of weak. He's definitely a pure linebacker in my system. Doesn't have the greatest hit power. His tackle's okay. He's okay in coverage. He has good speed. 6'4", 235. He's a big boy. He's from Gibson, Arkansas. He's the number 129th outside linebacker in the country. He's a coverage guy, so he's actually a really good fit. He would come in, probably red shirt, most likely, and have time to develop behind one of the other linebackers that we have. We also have Chris Randall visiting. He is an 87 speed, 81 excel, 72 agility. Already with that, I would probably be moving him to a safety position because he does have decent attributes in that regard. He would just have to sit a little bit. I would probably move him to free safety or strong safety. Durham, Arkansas, he's 6 foot, 168 pounds. He's the number 157th cornerback in the country, and he's a hard hitter. That would probably translate well to strong safety or free safety. And then we have Brian Brown visiting. We are down 1,000 points on this guy. That's what it looks like there. This particular game, it's a huge game in the SEC, and we'll look at that right now. Chad Harrell. We have a Chad coming in, incoming. Offensive style, they're looking to be balanced. They run the spread. They're going to be no huddle. and they're looking to be a little bit more aggressive than conservative. And then they play the 4-3 defense. They're looking to take away the pass, so we will still try and run the ball. Our backup to Ford actually has a lot of speed, so if Ford isn't getting it done, we're probably going to create a rotation between our two backup running backs. Gus is not on the field, which provides both of what the two running backs will be using. Gus provides what they provide in just one player. But anyways, Ole Miss 4-3 defense, they're looking to defend the pass, and they're going to be pretty balanced in terms of their blitzing and not blitzing. Ole Miss, a great pocket passing quarterback. 94 speed, 94 overall, 75 speed. Actually has decent speed for a pocket passer. He has 85 awareness. He's a senior, so he's experienced. And then his throw power and accuracy. This is probably one of the best arms we've faced since Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. 91 throw power at 93 accuracy. Ooh, hala. Back standpoint, they look like they're loaded. They have a good rotation of at least two running backs. Moore has 93 speed, 98 excel. The backup, is no slouch in his own right. Fullback is nothing. Their big time receiver is only a sophomore. We're going to be playing this guy for a while. 94 speed, 97 excel. So we have to have our safeties taking away the deep ball. We do have decent speed back there with Aubrey and Nelson, but we need to take away the deep ball. And then they have a senior, an experienced guy to eat up, the passes across the middle. Johnson is the deep threat. We have to worry about him taking the top off of our defense. They have a good third receiver with some speed, and then their fourth receiver is no slouch. And then they have a good tight end. Offensive line, 82 left tackle, 88 left guard, 77 center, 88 right guard, 84 right tackle. So the only weakness on their offensive line is their center, and he's not really even a weakness. They play the 4-3, so Anderson and Talley, talented up front. They're very deep at defensive tackle. Very strong, very deep. It's going to be a tough go. They have fantastic linebacker, at least left outside linebacker. Their middle linebacker is kind of weaker, but he's still no slouch. The weakness at middle linebacker is made up by the fact that they have two beasts at outside linebacker. And then at cornerback, they're deep there too. They're deep all the way to their nickel back. They have great speed and agility at the outside corner positions. Their nickel is no slouch. 81 speed, he's a little bit slow, so hopefully we can get someone taking advantage of his slow speed. But he does have, good excel and good agility and probably good coverage skills. Free safety is a beast. And then strong safety, wow, 190 overall, 90 speed, 89 excel. He's going to be this is going to be a tough go. We're not going to be able to get a passing game going, so hopefully we can get our run game going against these guys. They are loaded on defense. They have a good offensive line. They have a good running back, good quarterback, and a couple good wide receivers. This is much more challenging than the game against Mississippi State. And if you guys remember, we got our butts kicked by this team last season. We're going to check this out real quick before we jump into the game. They have the number 19 total offense, number 13 rushing offense, number 44 passing offense, so they're really balanced. Total defense, they're number 4 in the country, 29th against the run, and number 2 against the pass. So this is probably one of the best teams we have played all season. Maybe Texas A&M is a little bit better, but overall this team is probably the best team we have played, at least in the SEC so far. This is probably the best team we've played so far. All right, let's wear our red highlights. Let's see if that gives us a little bit of a spark. This is a primetime game. Stephen F. Austin playing in primetime. I think this is the first time we've played in primetime all season. As you see, they are second in the conference. We are first, so this is the battle for the West. If we win this game, we are in prime position to win this division. And we got a packed house here at Homer Bryce Stadium. 2nd and 7. I am not seeing any blitzes. I'm going to see how Ford looks on this counterplay. A good indicator. And ooh, Ford pushes someone off. He's rolling around. He's down. After a 5-yard gain, he is running with the power that we expect at running back. Gus Johnson set the standard for that. This is 3rd and 2. They are not playing press. They are blitzing. I have the mid screen called. I think I'm going to stick with it. And Lott with the catch. Attaway threw behind, but Lott with the great hands catches it. We get the first. Ford breaks it 2 tackles and gains 7 on 1st down. That's going to be 2nd and 3. And they're bringing a blitz. I'm going to see how they play Mosley on this left side, this button hook. And easy catch across the middle. Bearden grabs it. 1st down, 8-yard gain. I haven't caught him in man yet. And Mosley with the tough catch. We get the blocks. Ford with the tough run, gains 9 on 1st down. And Brooks drops it. If this is a cover 2, and I'm going to put Lott in a drag route. Foster with the tough catch across the middle. We're inside the 5-yard line, and we've eaten almost the entire 1st quarter on just this drive. And that's key. That's going to be key. And Attaway is into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Good blocking by the offensive line. All of you guys get a helmet sticker. Brady Attaway, you were fantastic on that drive. You get a helmet sticker. Ford, you were great on that drive. You get a helmet sticker. Helmet stickers for everybody. 14 plays, 71 yards, and 5.5 minutes taken off the clock. The thing about Ole Miss is they do have a fantastic offense, and they can quick strike us. And we have 2 guys manning. Oh, okay. Darren is, and that's an easy catch over the middle. And he steps out of bounds. And I get the tackle in the backfield. Good job, Amaretto. Helmet sticker, Bubba. Oh, and this is a screen pass. And Amaretto is not able to make the tackle, and Moore gains the 1st down. We have quarterback contain out here. We have backups in it, looks like. And they're keeping their running back. And that's a deep throw. What a dime, what a catch. We are so terrible on 3rd down defense. I hate my life. And this is a screen pass. And Amaretto slows him down, allows West to come in and clean up. That's a tackle for loss. West, helmet sticker. Good job, dude. And that was great. A great job at controlling that screen there. Oh, I didn't want to dive. I hate when it does that. Okay. So they gain the first on a 3-yard run by the quarterback. And we're bringing the blitz with Caleb. And we all bite, but we do get the tackle in the backfield. Darren Robinson, good job, dude. And someone's injured. Looks like they're running back. We have a tendency to injure running backs, apparently. All right, they're out in a... Wow, that dude's shoulder pads are super high. And... Oh, we're... Tackle in the backfield. Tackle for loss. Who got that tackle? That's going to be 4th and 17. They're obviously going to take their field goal. And this dude's... Ooh, dude, that barely snuck in by the size of his winky. He barely fit that in. Ooh, hala. And Attaway is on fire right now. 2nd and 7. And Attaway toughs his way to the 1st down. 7-yard gain. Let's go. It's 1st and 10. We are dominantly running the ball, but we have had some success passing the ball. And a huge run for Ford. He's into their territory. 23-yard gain. We're down to the 46-yard line. And that actually sets up a play action. Hopefully Attaway throws this accurately. And a great catch by Brooks. Breaks a tackle. 18-yard gain. Good job, Brooks. It's 3rd and 2. And Lawson is able to get the 1st down past the sticks. And Attaway gains 11 yards. That's going to be a 1st down inside the 10-yard line. And I'm going to look for Bearden across the middle here. Otherwise, I'm just going to take the sack. And that's an easy touchdown for Bearden. Helmet sticker, Bearden. Great drive led by Attaway. Attaway is on fire today. This looks like a completely different player from the one that we saw last week against Tulsa. And oh, Barlow with the interception, his 2nd in the last 2 games. Another big play for Cedric Barlow. He had the game-winning interception last week against Tulsa, and he follows that up with a beautiful interception here at the end of the 1st half. Let's see if we can get another score before we go into the half here. So right here, it's 2nd and 7. They are running a cover 2. I am going to look and I'm going to see. Yeah, they're running a zone. So let's see if we could get someone here. And Mosley beats the press. We're inside the 5-yard line. Great throw, Attaway. Great catch, Mosley. And our offense is on fire right now. And Ford into the end zone. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to be up 21-3 on Ole Miss. Attaway is playing out of his mind. Ford, helmet sticker. Let's go. All right, 2nd and 10. They're obviously going Hail Mary, so. Oh, and it's deflected around like a hot potato, and that's going to be the end of the first half. We are dominating. This is exactly what I want to see. After that game against Tulsa, you know, I wanted to see this team play with some fire. Apparently, primetime is our thing because we're playing out of our minds in this game. Our defense just has to keep playing tough, you know. We are running the ball really effectively. Attaway is on fire in the passing game at that. And our defense is actually playing really well. We held them to a field goal on their best drive of the game. We are conserving. We're playing efficient. We're effective. We are taking away, you know, their opportunities to be on the field a lot. We're scoring on every possession. You know, Mosley with the big catch, not tough catch, but big catch. Yeah, we're playing really good football in this game today. And you don't even notice that we're missing Gus Johnson. You can see how almost perfectly balanced we are. 93 pass yards, 91 rush yards, and we've eaten 8 minutes of the clock. This has been a great job by this team. Barry McCockiner had his team prepared for this one. 3rd and 5. And that is completed. A great throw by that quarterback. Great catch by that wide receiver. Bringing this blitz. Oh, what a catch. That was well covered, and that was a great catch by Jim Willis. Wow. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. This is a big play here. And I'm manned up on this tight end again. We're playing quarterback contained to hopefully take away this scrambling ability of this quarterback. And I am now manned up on the running back. It's 3rd and 11. And that's going to be a sack by Darren Robinson. 2 helmet stickers for Mr. Darren Robinson. He has 3 tackles for loss in this game. Darren making another impact play. Impact players make impact plays. Let's go. Hopefully he misses this one by the inch of his winky. And ooh, what an ugly kick. That's way no good. Way no good. But my first read is Mosley. And beautiful out route. Beautiful throw, beautiful anticipation throw by Attaway there. We get the first down. 9-yard gain to Mr. Mike Brooks. We're going to run right up the middle. And Ford runs tough, puts a shoulder down, gains 9 yards. That's a first down. Ford is averaging 7 yards a carry. And great blocks. And Ford gains 10 yards. And a tough catch, maintains possession through the hit. And that's a first down. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going into the 4th quarter. Get your 4s up. We have a 21-3 lead. This is probably the best I've seen this team play all season against competition that is, you know, high quality. This is high quality competition here. We are outplaying these guys. We look like we're a primetime team. And that's an easy touchdown right up the middle. Ford, helmet sticker, let's go. That's going to be a 28-3 lead into the 4th quarter. And an easy completion over to that right side. And Caleb pushes him out of bounds, but he gains it to the 44-yard line. That's a 22-yard gain. And an easy completion over the middle. Cedric Barlow makes the tackle. And easy completion over the middle. Someone lost their man. And Caleb with the tackle in the backfield. Helmet sticker for Mr. Caleb Nelson. Good stick, dude. And we get the sack. That's Darren Robinson's 2nd sack of the game. He has been a beast today. That's a helmet sticker. Beautiful hit, dude. And no, that he sinks that one, and it's going to be 28-6. Yeah, they're going for the onside kick, and they have another injury. We've been banging up their players today. Bearden catches this one. And we have the ball at the 45. We can run this one out now. All right, I'm just gonna run and slide. Oh, and he runs for the first down. We're gonna run this counter with Ford, and that's going to be a huge gain, 12-yard gain for Ford. He's almost surpassed 100 yards rushing. He's almost there. And that's another 11-yard gain, 10-yard gain for Fred Ford. He's averaging 7.3 yards a carry. The dude has been an animal. We have not missed Gus Johnson in this game, which is not something I was expecting to say. And we get sucked up on the press, but Attaway is able to take it into the end zone. Attaway has been an animal today. There was a lot of pressure on this offense to perform without Gus Johnson in the lineup, and he performed well above expectations. Win 35-6, probably our most dominant performance of the season so far. Attaway was almost 100% on completions, and our running game was, oof, man, they were good today. Our running game was really freaking good. Fred Ford and Attaway, we ran the ball really well. We dominated a really good Ole Miss team. So we just took a step in the right direction. You know, we just took a step showing that we can compete with the big dogs in this conference now. We beat Mississippi State. Ole Miss whooped us last season. This time we whooped them. What a victory, man. I am pleasantly surprised by this one. So Attaway had a rating of 199.6. He went 11 of 12, 115 yards, 1 touchdown, 91 completion percentage. In terms of running the ball, Fred Ford was a beast. He had 16 attempts, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 7 a carry. He broke 1 tackle, had a 20-plus yard run. Attaway chipped in 10 for 57, 5.7 a carry, 2 touchdowns, along with Ford had 2 touchdowns. Bearden led us in receptions. As you guys know, we're not much of a passing team. And then Mosley led us in receiving yards. He had one of the big catches of the game on that 22-yard gain, and then Bearden had a touchdown. We only had 1 drop in this entire game, and that was by Brooks. And that was actually a tough catch. That would have been a tough catch. And Chambers with a pancake. Darren Robinson led the way in tackles. We play him a lot in spy, so for him to get 2 sacks, you know, that means the quarterback's kind of stupid with the ball, but Darren Robinson's a very smart, intelligent player. 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks for him. Amaretto had 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. In total, we had 2 sacks in general, and that was both by Darren Robinson. Cedric Barlow had a momentum-shifting interception, just like last week against Tulsa. He had another one in this game. And then deflections, Isaiah Perry with the only deflection of the game. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commitments. We do lose Brian Brown, but that's fine. So we gained 6 commitments. It's almost time to start calling it quits on recruiting. We are almost done filling up this particular board. Okay, so I decided to just leave 2 people left on the board. This outside linebacker has Brian Bradford. He has 80 block shed. This guy could easily move to defensive end for me. So that's what my goal is for him. And then obviously you can never have enough offensive linemen. So I'm going to just target these 2. If we get them both, then we have potential for 4 transfers. We brought in Lee Cobb. I hardly ever get fullback, so it's nice to finally get one. This guy is probably going to be playing double duty, fullback and tight end. We're weak at tight end. And he'll probably be playing both. He can't catch, so that's something I'm gonna have to remember. We also got Ryan Reed, the guy with 92 excel, you know, decent block shed, at least decent enough to develop. So he'll come in and probably play defensive end just like Bradford will. Next time I update on recruiting will basically be in the off season. So we're done with recruiting for the rest of this season. So our next opponent is ULL, and obviously this is another big SEC game. ULL is one of those hot and cold teams. They've beaten LSU, they've beaten Ole Miss, and then they've been blown out in a couple games too. And they got blown out by Louisiana Tech, a team we beat up on. So they're a weird team. We have to be very careful. This one's in Lafayette, I believe. This game, yeah. This one's gonna be in Lafayette, so we get to celebrate with Chris's Po' Boys at the end. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am. This is the most fun I've ever had doing a Dynasty, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know you're enjoying the series. Let me know what's your favorite thing about this team. They play with such heart, you know, and they actually look like a legitimate contender already. We're only a 2-star and we're already looking like a legitimate contender. We've beaten up on some pretty good teams this season. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, Essentials.